Okay, this is the updated chapter 4. In this chapter, we are going to discuss the characteristics, leadership, their duties, okay, and how they deal with their employees. Okay. Then we'll talk about the CIO and IT roles and high performance teams. What are the characteristics of high performance teams? Okay. So we started discussing the pillars, the basic pillars of effective IT governance. We said the first one is effective and motivated leadership. They interact, they are energetic. Second one is they build high performance teams. So their teams are also energetic and collaborating with each other. Third one is managing change successfully, because always in organizations, IT governance, IT technology. Last time we talked about architecture also. We said that architecture also will evolve with time. So the leadership should be able to manage the change. Okay. Now this is very important topic. It's always coming in there. When there is a change, we have either internal force or external force. So they will ask you, they will give you a case, was this external or internal? So what is external? External is something beyond the control of the organization. It came from outside, like maybe a new rule, a new law. If you remember a few years ago, we had in the whole world, there is this pandemic, right? So this is internal or external? External. Then we have internal force. Internal force is something related to the organization itself. They wanted to change their management. They have acquired a new organization. So this is internal. Okay. Then we have also, is this change planned? If it's planned, it's a proactive. And we already have it in our plan. We know that we are going to do this. But if it was not planned, then it's a reactive. So if we can talk about the pandemic, was it planned or unplanned, reactive? صح, nobody knows. And it was not planned. It was reactive. Very good. طيب. We said that leadership, they should be able to manage changes successfully. So here we have an 8-step change model. Okay. So we have the first, just hold on. So first, they should establish a sense of urgency. The importance of the change. They should talk to their staff. Also, build a energetic coalition for the change, for the development. Develop a vision and strategy. Communicate the vision and strategy, even over-communicate, announce many things. Always put it in the announcement, in the meetings. Even over-communicating, no problem. Framework for managing accelerating change also involve empowering a broad based action. It's not one-man show. And many people should be involved. When you are planning, create short-term objectives, wins or objectives. Yani, let's say our plan is we want to adopt the cloud. So you think, what is our objectives, milestones? Is it good to have no cloud? Cloud? Not good, of course. And you should have some milestones in the middle. Okay? Or we call it short objectives or smart objectives. Okay? Also, you need to involve or anchor this development and change and innovation in the culture of the organization. Okay. Any questions? So in order to have this, we should have a good governance and we should adopt an IT governance framework that is capable of helping us to do that. Why? Because this framework, if you look here, it will help us to align IT with business strategy, manage our IT compliance. You know, compliance like what? Give me example. Yani if our business, مثلا, let's say online, we should have compliance with the online payments. So, or if we are, let's say, an organization, we should have the compliance. We should get accredited maybe by, مثلا, the ISO certification. For example, ISO 27001 for employees and for the enterprise itself. Then we have improved decision making and enhanced communication. All should be talking the same language. All should feel that they are part of this organization. This is the skill of the leadership. Okay? Here we'll talk about the skills. There are two types of skills. You see this iceberg. We have the top part. This we call it soft skills. Sorry, hard skills or technical skills. When you want to, the manager, the leadership, the staff should be able to do the technical things. Okay? Hard skills like what? Put plans, procedures, processes, the normal tasks of the job. But we have something else underneath, submerged. It's called soft skills. Soft skills like communicating skills, crisis management, civilized disagreement. These are very important. And you believe, or which one is more important, do you think? Soft skills for organizations, because the hard skills, they can teach you that. You can train. But you should, in order to train, I like one question. One time, one of my students answered, his answer was, soft skills, wallah, it was a very good answer. Last year, I think. He or she said that the soft skill is more important because the soft skill will make your learning easier to the hard skills. Okay. These are the characteristics, the categories of skills for the leadership. You need to know them, please. Under each category, what are the items? Okay. So leadership, we have collaborate, visionary, insight, we call it foresight, You should know about the market. Critical thinking, important as well. Achieving results and execution, such as leveraging technology, change management. Here we have functional expertise. You see here the functional, your role. So you should have marketing experience, HR, according to the enterprise, public affairs, and so on. You know, you need, sometimes they bring this as a matching question. You need to match, okay? Any questions? Right. For the CIO roles for IT service and governance, should have strategic planning, strategic and long-term planning. Production prioritization, what is more important for the organization. Enterprise architecture, EA, and it should be documented. All right. Project management, and should follow the project management processes, even if they need to adopt a PMO framework or some other frameworks for management, which we will learn, inshallah, about. Time management, okay. Time management, stress management, crisis management, technology business management. How much is my technology? What they involve? Because there are like framework, there are some applications specific for the business, managing your business, like SAP, CRM. Then we have capital approval. When you want to get some approvals, big project, you need capital to get the approvals. And the process, there is a process for that, to get approval for the CapEx or OpEx. You know, CapEx is what? CapEx is, have you heard it? CapEx is your capital expenditure. And you are buying computers, cars, trucks. These are servers, printers. This is called CapEx. OpEx is operational expense, like subscription. Your internet subscription is called OpEx. Okay. Then we have also the requesting proposals from third party relationship, or vendors also. These are all important. And we have also relational or relationship management. Okay. Here, you should have good relation between business and IT. And they should, like I think last time we asked you a question, they should collaborate, not compete. Should be healthy relationship. We have infrastructure management as well in your organization. Compliance and audit. When there is an audit, we have internal and external audits. So the CIO should make the high-level decisions, arrangements for this. Then we have operations, procedural compliance as well. Information security also, compliance. This one is important. It's coming many times, although it's not new. اللي هي Sarbanes-Oxley compliance. Sometimes they put it in abbreviation, SOC. SOC اللي هي Sarbanes-Oxley compliance. This came from the United States, okay? And all IT leaders will be thoroughly familiar with the IT general control policies, okay? Regarding the governance. عشان ما يصير leak or fines on the organization. Also, in there, they should follow it in their project management, operations, access control, and data management. Okay, لأنه there, what happened when the internet first came? There, some organization they suffered. They had some issues, either with copyrights, with data integrity, technology adoption, financial reports. So the government, they came up with this law. Okay. طيب, now we talk about important topics, smart objectives. Remember we said we should have leaders should put some smart objectives when you have a new project or change management. What is a smart objective? And have you heard about smart objective before? I think. Okay. Smart objective, as for what? Specific. Yani when you put an objective, it should be specific, clear. Then it should be measurable. Yani, like for example, on the right side you see, improve customer satisfaction, or maybe reduce cost. The third one is assignable. Who will do it? Realistic, and who will do this? So who will be accountable? Okay, so we can say that our objective is to increase sales. Okay, our smart objective is market team to increase sales, measurable, yani let's say 20%. طيب, last one is time related. You should put time. So our marketing team to increase profits by 20% within 1 year or by next year. خلاص? This is a smart objective. If I put up an objective like my objective is to increase sales, this is not smart objective. خلاص? We understood now the difference. Any questions on smart objective? Okay, good. Very important slide, this one. Okay, now we said that the leader, the CIO, should build a high energetic, high performance teams. What are the things should be improved in the team or created in the team to be high performance? They should have clear purpose. Informality, yani what's the meaning of informality? Yani they work together with respect, but there is no yani barriers. Okay, informal. Participation, all are participating in meetings, in building the plans, putting objectives. Civilized disagreement, very important. I think last time there was a question about it. What is civilized disagreement? Yani, if we disagree on something, we try to solve it in a very civilized matter. Okay? Because disagreement always happens. Yani, sometimes teams, they have different opinions. But we should reach an agreement after a civilized discussion. Okay? And this is a skill. Consensus and fast decisions. When there is a need for a decision is taken. Okay? And open communities. Okay? So they can talk to other teams. Open doors policies for the managers. Okay? Clear rules and work assignments also should be clear to the staff. Shared leadership. Yani leaders listen to their employees or their teams, and each one of them think that he's contributing to the leadership. All right. External relations with the vendors or outsourcing. Self-assessments. Okay. PDs, professional developments and self-assessment, training, awareness sessions. Also, use of technology. Always make sure that your team, they are up to date with technologies. AI is there, okay, introduce it, build their AI skills, okay? Also, when we talk about technologies, you should make technologies available. Yani if there is a need for online meetings, you should have the tools, yani like Zoom, Microsoft Teams, okay? If you need to collaborate, work on the same documents, you can use SharePoint. For meetings, you can use projectors, smart screens like this one. Okay, so this is the adaptation of technology. Okay, now we'll do the